All right, so we're going to start standing up. Take an inhale, breathe in through your nose. Imagine you're expanding out through your ribs. As you exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, scoop in your belly and slowly roll down. Rolling all the way down like you're rolling off a wall. Just let your arms hang, let your head hang at the bottom. Feel that length coming up through your hamstrings. And then you're going to start to slowly stack your vertebrae up, one at a time. All the way up, one on top of the other. Reaching your hands up, come into a little bit of a back extension. And then slowly bring your arms down. We'll come for one more. So tuck your chin in, scoop in your belly, folding all the way down. This time, you're going to soften your knees, place your hands down. I want you to step your right leg back. Have your right leg fairly close to your left foot, roughly a hand distance in between. Coming up tall, you're going to curl your right toes underneath, and then you're going to start to think about loading up your left leg. So load up your front leg, and very slowly lift your right knee off and lower back down. So we're going to keep going. Lift and lower. You're loading your front leg. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your leg to lift and lower. We'll come for two more. And one more. And then this time we're going to lift all the way up. So slowly come up and slowly fold back down. So we're still loading that left leg. Lift and come all the way back down. We'll go for three. Two more. Still squeezing your glutes, squeeze that left leg. And last one. And then coming all the way down, place both hands down. We're going to swap. Step your right leg forward, step your left leg back. That same distance, that hand distance in between. Curling underneath your left toes. Now start to think about your right leg. You're going to lift and lower. So just a little lift and lower. Squeezing through your right leg. So we'll go for two more here. And one more. And then next time we're going to come all the way up. So slowly lifting all the way up, working through your balance and lowering down. So squeezing through your right leg, most of the weight into that front leg. We'll go for another three. Two more. And let's go for one more. And coming all the way back down. Bringing your hands down, you're going to come onto both knees. So now we're going to come into a kneeling position. Coming all the way up tall. This time, have your feet flat. Arms are going to come straight out in front. We're going to come into your hinge. Slowly coming back into a hinge. Squeeze your tummy in the front of your legs to lift back up. So we inhale back. Exhale to come forward. Inhale, leaning back. Squeeze your tummy and your quads to lift up tall. Three more. Just find a range that you can work with. You don't have to go too far back. And then your next one, we're going to come back and we're going to hold. Open out, close your arms back in. Open and close. Keep squeezing through your legs. Go for three, two, and last one. From here, you're going to slowly come around, come onto your bottom and slowly fold all the way back down onto your mat and just relax your arms down by your side. Bending in your feet, have your feet roughly hip width apart. You're in your natural spine, you've got your natural curve, your tailbone is down, eyes are just up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale at the bottom. As you exhale, squeeze the back of your legs and your glutes and lift up to a bridge. You inhale at the top and then we fold back down, one vertebrae at a time. So these are our bridges, lifting up using your glutes and your hamstrings, folding back down onto your mat, one vertebrae at a time. Go for three. You want to articulate your spine back down onto the mat. Two. Now next one we're going to lift. We're going to stay lifted. So keep squeezing, hold this lift. I want you to lift your left knee up to tabletop. You're going to tap your left toe down to the floor and lift back up. Inhale down, exhale to lift. Try to keep your hips lifted. Try to keep your hips nice and stable. Go 4, 3, 2. Now last one, hold. Lengthen your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to sweep your left leg down to the floor and lift back up. We inhale down, exhale to lift. Try to keep your hips as still as you can. Try not to let your back arch as you lower. We're working through your obliques, working through that right leg hold. Go for another 3 more. 2, and last one. Bend in your left leg, bring your left leg down. Let's reset. Lower your hips all the way down. And then again, squeeze, lift and hold. Lift your right knee. You're gonna tap your right toes down and lift. So inhale down, exhale back up. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, hold. Extend your right leg up towards the ceiling. You're gonna float your right leg down and lift back up. Inhale down, exhale back up. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Bend in your right knee, slowly lower down and lower your hips all the way back down. We're going to do a couple more variations on your bridge. So start with your hips together, squeeze and lift. We're going to hold your bridge. Again, lift your left knee up to tabletop. This time, let your left knee come out to the side, draw your left knee back in. You inhale to come out, you exhale to draw back in. You're only opening your knee as far as you can without your hips moving. You're working through your obliques, you're working through that hip rotation. Go for 3, 2, and last one. Lower down your left leg, try to stay with me. Lift your right knee and hold. Open at your right knee, draw it back in. Inhale out, exhale back in. Keep those hips nice and tall. Keep squeezing through your left side to hold. For 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lower your right foot down, slowly lower all the way back down onto your mat. I want you to walk your feet a little further away, so lengthen your feet away. Keep your feet fairly close. We're going to squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hamstrings, and lift your hips just off the floor and back down. So we're not bridging, you're squeezing through your glutes and your hamstrings to lift and lower. So it's just a little lift and lower. Let's go 5. You want to feel this mostly through your hamstrings, the back of your legs. 3, 2, and last one. Lower all the way down. Walk your feet back in. We're going to do circles. So let your back come to its natural curve. Keep your right leg bent. Lengthen your left leg straight up towards the ceiling. You're going to open out to the side, sweep your left leg down and around, and lift back up. You inhale out, you exhale down and around and sweep back up. Try to stabilize your hips. If your hips are really tight and your hips are moving a lot, you make your circle just a little smaller. We're going to reverse. Come down to the mat, open out, lift back up. We come down, circle around, and lift up. We're going to go for 3, 2, and last one. Just bend in your left leg, relax your left leg down, straight swap. Lengthen your right leg up, open out, sweep it down, and lift back up. We inhale out, exhale down and around, and lift it up. So we're trying to work through those hips, trying to work through those obliques, and we're going to reverse. Come straight down, open up, lift back up to the ceiling. Inhale down, exhale to sweep back up. 2 more. And 1 more. And then relax your right leg down. We're going to do one more little exercise to finish off. We're going to finish with single leg bridging. So lift your left knee up to tabletop, keep your right leg flat, inhale at the bottom, as you exhale, lift and lower back down. It's not about how high you can lift your hips. Try to control your hips. Keep your hips nice and even. You're focusing through that right side. Go for another 3, 2, and last one. Lower all the way down. Bring your left leg down. Lift your right knee up to tabletop. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to lift, and then fold back down. So again, keep your hips nice and parallel. Your hips haven't dropped from one side to the other. We're focusing through that left side to lift. For another 3, 2, and last one. Coming all the way down. From here, wrap your hands around your knees, draw your knees in towards your chest, lift your head and shoulders, do a little rock from side to side, wrap behind your right leg, wrap behind your left leg, rock all the way up to seated, and you guys are done for the first little part of legs.